Good evening. Today we are going to discuss about process of recombinant DNA. Process of recombinant DNA. Recombinant DNA or DNA. rDNA also called a chimeric DNA. That's nothing but cDNA or also called hybrid DNA. Different forms. rDNA, chimeric DNA, cDNA, hybrid DNA. So for this we had given three main steps are there in genetically modified organism. But here somewhat different. So there are six steps are there. There are six steps are present in process of recombinant DNA technology. One by one, isolation of genetic material. Isolation of genetic material. Isolation of genetic material. Nothing but DNA. Then second step, fragmentation of DNA by REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme. Third one, amplification of gene of interest using PCR technique, polymerase chain reaction. Introduction of rDNA into host organism. Obtain the foreign gene product. Next step, downstream processing. So these are six steps are there in a process of recombinant DNA technology. So sometimes theory question also. Can you mention the steps what involved in a process of recombinant DNA technology? Isolation of genetic material, then fragmentation of DNA by restriction endonuclease enzyme, amplification of gene of interest using PCR technique, introduction of recombinant DNA into host organism, obtain the foreign gene product, downstream processing. We need to write these only. Of course, some neat questions also. Identify the steps correct order involved in process of recombinant DNA. This is the correct order. Isolation of genetic material. Then genetic material cut into fragments by restriction endonuclease enzyme. Then DNA fragments separated by technique gel electrophoresis. Then vector DNA also cut into fragments by restriction endonuclease enzyme, that is also separated by gel electrophoresis. Same. Then amplification of gene of interest, multiplication of genes using PCR technique. Then after ligation, rDNA is formed. That rDNA introduction into host organism. Then obtain the foreign gene product, whatever the product, that is vitamin A, antibiotic, that need to be obtained. Then downstream processing. Downstream processing means packaging, purification, everything there. This is nothing but process of recombinant DNA. Steps involved in this process. Next, first one by one we will go to see. First step is isolation of genetic material. We are discussing process of recombinant DNA technology. The first step, isolation of genetic material. Isolation of genetic material, nothing but DNA. So before going to this, every living organism undoubtedly they having genetic material. So without exception, every living organism having genetic material. Most of the living organism or many of the living organism genetic material is DNA or deoxyribonucleic acid. It's a very important feature. Deoxyribonucleic acid. So we need to identify or isolation of genetic material, DNA. So actually, for example, when you take, this is a one cell now. Inside a cell, cytoplasm is present. Then cytoplasm inside, there is a nucleus is present. Then nucleus inside, there is a chromatin material is present. This chromatin material condenses to form chromosome. Then chromatin or chromosome consists of DNA. DNA consists of genes. Actually, the DNA consists of genes. Genes consist of allele. But we here a cell inside cytoplasm, inside nucleus. This is nuclear membrane. Then inside chromatin. A chromatin consists of DNA. So we need to identify the DNA. That is very important. So this DNA present here now. So we need to identify DNA. We need to get the purified form of DNA. So that is need to be. If we want to get the purified form of DNA, we need to broken these walls. Means this is cell wall, this cell membrane, and we need to remove the cytoplasm, the nuclear membrane, all those things. Not only that, this genetic material DNA is interlinked. I mean, it's present not only separately it is present, but also DNA also it's present in combined with DNA, RNA, protein, other macromolecules also present there. So DNA present along with the DNA present along with RNA, protein and lipids all present. But we need only DNA. So how to get purified DNA? So to get the purified form of DNA, we need to open the cell walls of the cell. Either it is plant or animal cell. For example, if a plant cell, this is a cell, plant cell. If the plant cell, outermost layer we know very well, outermost layer is cell wall. So if we want to get the DNA, first we need to broken the cell wall. Plant cell wall broken by the cellulose chain. So the cell walls of the cells broken by some respective enzymes. So for example, plant cell wall broken by cellulose chain. Then fungi cell wall broken by chitinase enzyme. Now, of course, it's a bacterial cell wall broken by lysozyme enzyme. Question how they chance to ask? Well, matching. Plant cell digested by are broken by which are the following enzyme? A cellulase, B chitinase, C lysozyme, D all the above. Answer cellulose enzyme. Fungi cell wall broken by which enzyme? Chitinase. Bacterial cell wall digested by which enzyme? Lysozyme. So after broken these cell wall, then DNA is opened up. DNA is opened up along with the macromolecules. So but we need to DNA opened up with other macromolecules, but we don't want the other macromolecules. We need only DNA. So these cytoplasm nothing but it's treated with EDTA solution. EDTA means ethylium dichloride tetraamino something. EDTA definition. So this EDTA is nothing but treated with the cytoplasm. Then cytoplasm also removed. Then nuclear membrane is present. That nuclear membrane also removed by some respective steps. Then genetic material here, chromatin. Chromatin consists of genetic material. So inside this genetic material DNA, this DNA present along with the other macromolecules. But we need only DNA. So these DNA other macromolecules are removed by different appropriate treatments. So proteins are removed by proteases. Proteins are digested, proteins are removed by proteases enzymes. RNA treated with ribonucleases, then RNA also removed. Lipids are treated with lipases, then lipids also removed. Then if any other macromolecule, if any other molecules are there, that also will be removed by appropriate treatment. After then chilled ethanol is added. When chilled ethanol is added, then we get the purified DNA precipitation out when chilled ethanol is added. So the chance to ask question, name of the chemical, name of the solution which is added to get the purified form of DNA when precipitation comes out, that is a chilled ethanol. So when chilled ethanol is added, purified DNA precipitation out, then the threads are coming. So DNA threads are comes out. The DNA threads are separated by a technique is nothing but DNA spooling. So DNA threads are separated by this process. Which are the following process? DNA spooling. This is nothing but isolation of genetic material. So I am going to revise. See here, isolation of genetic material means ultimately, unexceptionally, every living organism is having genetic material. majority of the living organism genetic material is DNA. So DNA present inside na, so we need to get the DNA, the cell walls are need to be broken, or cell walls are need to be broken, cell membranes are need to be broken, then other materials also need to be removed. Then for example, if plant cell, the plant cell wall is broken by cellulose enzyme, fungi cell wall broken by chitinase enzyme, bacterial cell wall broken by lysozyme enzyme. Then DNA and other macromolecules are comes out after broken the cell wall. So when DNA and other macromolecules released after broken the cell wall, then these other macromolecules also removed by the appropriate treatment. Proteins are removed by proteases, RNA removed by ribonucleases, lipids are removed by lipases. Then purified DNA will comes out, precipitated out. Then when chilled ethanol is added, then precipitated DNA, when chilled ethanol added, purified DNA comes out as a precipitation. So the threads are separated, DNA threads are separated by a technique is nothing but DNA spooling. This is the first step of isolation of genetic material. Next, second step in a process of recombinant DNA technology. Second step is fragmentation of DNA. Second step, fragmentation of DNA by REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme. This is already we are discussed. DNA fragments. DNA when exposed to REN. Restriction endonuclease enzyme, which is called molecular scissor. For example, this is nothing but DNA when exposed to REN, restriction endonuclease enzyme, then DNA fragments are comes out. When DNA fragments are comes out, these DNA fragments are separated by a technique, gel electrophorese. So I told already gel electrophorese story also. So DNA fragments are separated by a technique is called gel electrophorese, based on size, based on charge in under electric field by sieving effect. The DNA fragments are separated. The technique is gel electrophorese. In gel electrophorese mainly the medium which is used in gel electrophorese, that is a agarose medium. Agarose is nothing but natural polymer which is extracted from seaweeds. Negatively charged DNA molecule. I told already, DNA is a negative charger. Negatively charged DNA molecules force them to move towards anode side. In agar medium under electric field. By this way, DNA fragments are separated. Smaller fragments, very important point. Smaller fragments are moves farther away, near to the bells. Then smaller fragments are present near to the anode side. That is also important. How we are separated DNA fragments are? DNA separated fragments. Separated DNA fragments are identified by when staining with the ethidium bromide solution and exposed to UV radiation. So separated DNA fragments are identified when it is treated with the ethidium bromide solution and exposed to UV radiation, then they got the bright orange color bands. Separated DNA fragments are gets bright orange color bands. Then it is nothing but separated DNA fragments. Then generally a bright orange color bands of the DNA present in agar medium na, so that's why medium little bit is attached to there. So we need only DNA fragment. So the DNA fragments are separated from the gel piece by the process is nothing but elution. This is now we have only desired DNA fragment. Then the same process what we had been done here, the same process need to be done in the vectors also. Vectors also, cloning vectors also. Kaiku for ligation. Ligation by DNA ligase enzyme. So here important one, restriction into nuclease enzyme used as a molecular scissors and cut the DNA at the specific position. One important, DNA fragments are separated by a technique, gel electrophoresis. Medium used in gel electrophoresis, agar medium, which is extracted from seaweeds. It's a natural polymer. And DNA negatively charged, it's moved to anode side. Then this technique done in under electric field. The DNA fragments are moved in the medium is by sieving effect. Then smaller fragments are moved farther away near to anode. Separated DNA fragments are identified by exposure to ethylene bromide and UV radiation. Separated DNA fragments are got bright orange color bands. Then a DNA with a gel piece. So DNA is cut out from the gel piece by the technique elution. Then the same process what had been done here, the same process is done in the vector also to get the correct sequence of the DNA. So then after this ligation will be going to take place. Next step, amplification. Amplification of gene of interest using PCR technique. Amplification of gene of interest using PCR technique. How it is going to be done? That we'll see in the next class. Any doubts? Ask me.